My deaf cousin constantly complains that our family doesn't speak ASL. I do speak it. I just won't use it around her, because she's a bitch. Malicious compliance. Oh, well, would you like me to translate what you're saying since most of us don't know sign language? Well then, brother, she says your baby is hideous. This is a great long revenge. Can't wait for your girlfriend to meet her. My neighbor and her daughter are both deaf. They prefer texting to signing. So we sit together and text. There are ways to accommodate if everyone is willing. Well, to play devil's advocate, you did not learn it for her, but you put the effort for your girlfriend's brother. I don't know, man. Maybe if my entire life the only family members who ever made an effort to speak to me were my parents, I'd be angry and bitter as well. Sounds like a fun Christmas. Doesn't know ASL fluently but knows horror. Priorities. I just threw my autistic son of 30 years onto the street. No regrets. This is not an autistic issue. This is a psychiatric issue. Sometimes I wonder if I got serious mental problems and then I read things like this and feel better. Thanks Sop. Fake. Imagine making up some horse shit like this expecting to be taken seriously. Autism doesn't make you kill small animals. Sociopathy does. I would do the same thing. Autistic or not, who is he to kill an animal or a human? I would have probably beat him first though. Not some people acting like 30 is an adult age. I would have done the same damn thing op. Being autistic doesn't mean shit when people display those kind of symptoms. Would have been more weird if you let him stay after that. Sounds like all the enabling started when you loved him so much that you allowed him to destroy your things. Now your cat is destroyed, unfortunately. I 17M got punched by two friends after inadvertently saying the N-word. Not your friends. As a black guy, they're cunts. If my non-black friend said the N-word yet apologizes, the most I would do is give him a disappointed look. Get new friends. You're more of a plaything to them. I'm black and they took it too far. If you apologize, surely it's a mistake. Bad friends. Stop calling them friends, dude. They use you for free weed. Find new friends. They were using you for your weed, dude. I've had many friends like that. They can get to stepping. I would never hurt my friends. You repeated what he said and they fucking beat you up for it? Literal trash. You should stay away from those kind of people. They're trash. Yeah bro, those ain't your friends. I'm so sorry darling. They should never have done that to you. You did not deserve it. I have no respect for people who are pro-life. Making it illegal won't stop it from happening, it'll just make it severely unsafe. If you don't want an abortion, then don't have one and mind your own business. I'd see what people decide to do in their personal lives, but forcing their religious views on others via government Gestapo is pure fucking evil. We should stop calling it pro-life and instead call it what it really is, anti-choice. Force birthers get their abortions when they want them. Pro-life tax is what these people need to pay from every paycheck to support all the kids they wanted others to have. Confession: I don't think anti-abortionists should be called pro-life anymore. They need to correct the term anyway. They are only pro-birth. They couldn't care less about helping after a child is born. In fact, they are mostly vehemently against helping anyone who is already alive. It's all we won't be taking the vaccine, it's our right until it comes to letting someone have autonomy over their uterus. My wife hid glitter under our coffee maker, and I don't know how I'm going to survive the holidays. Yeah, no. This isn't just a rough patch, she's fully crossed into abusive territory with a side of psycho. Tell her to stop emotionally abusing you and go find a therapist. You are not her stress outlet. She's lost her damn mind. Who the fuck puts glitter under a coffee maker to try to trap you and make a point? Insane, emotionally manipulative behavior that has nothing to do with hitting a rough. I'd seriously be considering an ultimatum: therapy or bust. You're right, you and your kids don't deserve that. She needs to sort out her issues. You need to stop defending them because her job is stressful. Your wife is a fucking nightmare, dude. Please check out Love as Respect. Your relationship does not sound healthy, dude. Tell her behavior is unacceptable and you'll divorce her if she won't apologize and go into counseling. She will escalate it further. I added Tabasco to Wendy's chili and used it to get second place in a chili cook-off. Surprise. First place was just Wendy's chili, no Tabasco. Did you win anything for second place? I like how murder has been confessed on this sub, but things like this are the most real shit. At our local VFW's chili cook-off a few years back, the scandal was that the winner's recipe was 11 cans of Hormel chili and 1 jar of grape jelly. Panties were bunched, rules were changed, but hot damn, that was some good chili. I tried to pass KFC mashed potatoes and gravy at a holiday potluck because I was hungover, even put it in a nice serving platter. One bite, everyone called me out. Was the winner a guy called Kevin though? I bet you could have won first if you'd used any other hot sauce other than Tabasco. You made it with 2 ingredients, Tabasco and Wendy's chili. Totally new recipe. Lol. I poked a hole in a condom and purposefully got a girl pregnant to prove I wasn't gay. Wow, that is a confession. Holy shit dude. Holy shit, that is fucked up. Really hope that she was able to bounce back and at least make something of her life in the end and that you didn't completely ruin her life. Do you want any kind of relationship with your child, or are you just so disgusted by the whole thing that the kid would remind you of what you did? Bruh, I've always felt like a boss for ruining her life and abandoning my kid. I mean, if the shoe fits, and boy does the shoe ever fit. I don't see any benefit in trying to find the girl now to tell her. If your child comes looking for you, it might open the door for a conversation. Otherwise they've moved on with their lives and all you're doing is rehashing old wounds. I've always felt like a boss for ruining her life and abandoning my kid. You are. I broke up with my boyfriend because he yelled at me. Hang on. He shouted and swore at you for absent-mindedly handing him a phone over a remote, but it's you who is overreacting? And why are your friends so keen for you to go out with him anyway? How does he benefit them? My friends are telling me that I did overreact and I shouldn't just end a relationship because he yelled at me once. Somehow I find this even more vexing. I just wanted to say that I'm really impressed by your evident self-worth and independence. I legit love reading about instances where people know their value and refuse to accept anything less. Damn, that escalated quickly. No one should call you a bitch over something so insignificant. That's crazy. Imagine if you did something worse. Damn. My wife left me because I didn't tell her where the remote was. I didn't know. Lol. You're not overreacting. Seems like you dodged a bullet to me. That's nuts. I kicked my pregnant sister out because she made my roommate cry. You did the right thing kicking your sister out. But how long have you been in love with your roommate for? Try sewing the teddy bear up. You're 100 in the right and your sister is lucky all she got was kicked out. Marry her and keep her safe forever. Wow, your sister got a free place and has the gall to literally bully your friend? She can be a rude, couch surfing bum somewhere else. You did the right thing. Sewing it back together with love will make it even more special. Even if it's obvious with pink and purple yarn. You can fix this and make your sweet roommate happy again. You did nothing wrong. A fabric store could help you figure out what needs to be done as well. I told my mom how jealous I am of my half-siblings and now she won't stop crying. Why couldn't you move back once she graduated and started another family? She can't have her cake and eat it too. She's crying because she feels guilty about her behavior, and she knows you're right. You deserve better. You didn't mess up anything. Your mother and her husband did. Your grandparents did the job of your parents and your mother failed you and she's crying because she knows it. This broke my heart. So your mom prioritized her education and new family over you and now she's the one crying? You're 16. Would you like to live with your mom, stepdad, and siblings? It's not disrespectful to your grandparents if you want to do this. It's the truth. They could have had you move in with them a long time ago. They just didn't care. It's really on them. Tell your grandparents you love them and maybe get them a gift. They're your real family. My husband's Tinder date contacted me and now I know why he has stopped going down on me. Please get an STD test. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this. Shout out to the Tinder date, a blessing in disguise they call it. Op should really take that offer, and some tests because for sure the hubby been doing the nasty with multiple people. He seems active on the app. Well, I've known a lot of people who were betrayed while having the responsibility of children. Not one of those many were offered help from anyone, let alone someone complicit in the betrayal of SO. Just saying. It'll be hard but you can absolutely leave him, and you need to before he leaves you or worse. What if he brings some sort of disease home and puts you and the children at risk? Take that woman's offer and run with it. My wife has had 2 kids and it doesn't look any different that I can tell. What a weirdo, plain and simple. He is just a cold son of a bitch, and needs to be knocked down a notch or two. I think people who use neopronouns are fucking stupid. No, those especially close to canines are special. Just not in the good way. I just assume they're children and ignore them. I've yet to meet a grown adult that does this. Love a well-written rant. The best thing to say when someone starts bitching at you about this shit? Bye. I'm convinced neopronouns originally started on 4chan to troll the LGBT, like the whole map or super straight thing. Yeah, it's bullshit, but I don't think I've literally ever seen a single person using them. I feel like it's a straw man made to sow hatred and hostility. What's a neopronoun? Fuck yes, op. I agree with you. The worst thing from the new English has to be Latinx. My Hispanic friends thinks it's a slur. The whole thing is utterly ridiculous. People need to get a grip of reality. If I met someone who said, for instance, my pronouns are dog self, I'd just laugh and walk away.